Welcome to Drevolution, and today we're going to list down all the ancient Zoan-type devil fruit in one piece. The Kumo Kumo no Mi model, Rosamygale grauvogeli. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit that allows the user to transform into a hybrid and full version of a Rosamygale grauvogeli, an ancient species of spider. Though an actual Rosamygale was quite small in size, the user's transformation will be proportionate to their natural body, which in the user case exaggerates her spider-form size to dwarf normal humans. This Zoan power can be assumed to notably increase the user's physical abilities. Being a carnivorous ancient Zoan type, using their spider legs, the user is much more mobile, especially in enclosed spaces, becoming able to walk on walls and upside down across ceilings, to more securely stick onto and suspend themselves from overhead surfaces. They can also use their webs. The ends of the user's spider legs are furthermore able to secrete poison, making them an effective weapon at close range. It was eaten by Black Maria. The Neko Neko no Mi model, Saber Tiger. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit allows the user to transform into a hybrid and full version of a saber-toothed tiger at will. As powerful, predatory big cat from prehistory that is characterized by its elongated, curved fangs on its upper jaw. The ability's current users grows to a very notable size in his full beast form, dwarfing his human-sized subordinates and a 3 m tall fishman. The human beast form, likewise, is considerably large in terms of height and muscle bulk. As with other ancient zones, this fruit's transformation bestows greater strength and durability than regular zones. The user gains a pair of long, sharp canine fangs usable for biting attacks, as well as retractable claws on their hands and feet. Much like other feline Zoan powers, it was eaten by Who's Who. The Ryu Ryu no Mi model, Allosaurus. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit that allows the user to transform into an Allosaurus hybrid and a full Allosaurus at will. The fruit grants them features much better suited for close combat than basic Zoans, such as sharp teeth and claws. As is the case with every other Zoan ability, the user can also become a human-animal hybrid at will. In beast form, the user's fighting style mainly revolves around biting. Should he capture his target in between his maws, he will crunch and then spit them down, using ornament haki if they happen to be a Logia. He may also attempt to use his tail for surprise attacks, using his bites as a feint. In human beast form, the user makes use of the immense physical boost granted by his fruit to greatly enhance the power of his dual-wielding axe-sword combat abilities, being capable of dealing damage to knock out even an ancient giant in one hit. It was eaten by X-Drake. The Ryu Ryu no Mi model, Brachiosaurus. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit that allows the user to transform into a Brachiosaurus hybrid and a full Brachiosaurus at will. Due to the signature long neck of the Brachiosaurus, the user is able to reach targets that may be further away than they normally can by chomping down on them. The user's immense weight can be used as a weapon too, as very little will be able to withstand the crushing pressure of their massive transformed body. In addition, the Brachiosaurus apparently has the natural yet unusual ability to separate the head, elongated neck and tail from the rest of the body and have them act independently. The neck and tail form a snake-like component and can coil around opponents and crush them with immense pressure. Like other ancient Zoans, this fruit also grants enhanced strength and durability, to a much greater degree due to a Brachiosaur's immense size. It was eaten by Queen. The Ryu Ryu no Mi model, Pachycephalosaurus. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit that allows the user to transform into a hybrid and full version of a Pachycephalosaurus at will. This fruit's power is to turn into a full and hybrid version of a Pachycephalosaurus, a bipedal, herbivorous dinosaur distinguished by its super thick, durable skull roof. The human beast form already grants a significant increase in body size, with ulti going from an ordinary height to over 3 times as tall, and her full beast form is even bigger. The user's transformation dramatically boosts their endurance and speed of recovery, a characteristic trait of dinosaur Zoans. It was eaten by ulti. The Ryu Ryu no Mi model, Pteranodon. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit that allows the user to transform into a Pteranodon hybrid and a full Pteranodon at will. Once transformed, they become able to fly at tremendous speed, covering large distances rapidly, and enjoy a significant boost to their overall physical abilities, as typical for a carnivorous ancient Zoan user. Additionally, the full beast form as displayed by the user is notably large, several times bigger than an average-sized human. King uses his ability primarily for physical, especially aerial and combat, with his ability to fly being highly advantageous for travel purposes, especially over the sea. It was eaten by King. The Ryu no Mi, model Spinosaurus. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit that allows the user to transform into a Spinosaurus hybrid and a full Spinosaurus at will. As with other dinosaur-based Zoan types, transforming into a Spinosaurus grants the user tremendous strength, particularly in their jaws, tail, arms, and claws. In his beast form, the user is able to smash and tear apart buildings and stone with ease using his maw and tail. It was eaten by page 1. The Ryu no Mi, model Triceratops. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit that allows the user to transform into a hybrid and full version of a Triceratops at will. Similar to other dinosaur Zoans, a user of this fruit is granted an enormous boost in physical strength. They can charge into and bash enemies with incredible force, their 3 sharp-pointed horns serving as a dangerous pointed weapon to pierce opponents with. Given a Triceratops' hardy skin, the user also enjoys a dramatic increase in durability, which especially applies to their frontal side that benefits from their thick skull, bony frill, and horns. This durability is such that the user may be unscathed by and able to outright ignore heavy, explosive artillery fire. The user's increased mobility and speed that he can take advantage of, either by overwhelming his opponents with fast aerial strikes from his sword, or dodging incoming enemy attacks. He can also propel himself forwards or backwards, depending on which direction he rotates his frill, while on the ground for charging attacks that quickly cover distance gaps between himself and the opponent, as well as create wider gaps so that he can build up extra momentum. It was eaten by Sasaki. The Zuzu no Mi, model Mammoth. This ancient Zoan-type devil fruit, which allows the user to transform into a mammoth hybrid and full mammoth at will. As an ancient Zoan, this fruit grants the user greater strength than a normal Zoan. The user can level buildings with a single swing of his trunk and leave imprints of his feet on the ground just by stepping on it. The hybrid form grants the user a centaur-like body with 4 mammoth legs, a peculiar case for Zoan users, with the upper body of a man with the head, trunk, and tusks of a mammoth. In this form, the user is smaller but still large in size, as well as being faster and capable of wielding weapons for combat. Due to being a fishman, Jack can remain conscious and breathe underwater for an indefinite amount of time, although remaining unable to move in the meanwhile. It was eaten by Jack.